Watch it. Most be about to start. Spark up. Everybody's smoking blush from us. Don't you think so? Just be crossing the better paying all that for a dentist to exotic? Mike said, "Look, took his like nail a piece of crazy shit. She took it and they tried to make a speed stone and fill the work. This motherfucker's like a punch. Every dirty trick company's down to Jim Paul and words. So the children from the city smoking on the fighting street. So the way I think North Cali represent the men don't be hanging at the end. I think that's just how I think you can't see. I'm just straight piece of stuff. We got the news, comedy, and everything on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows you, we cannot be beat. So go and grab the project and come and have a seat because the top is about to show up. So we do it everywhere. All
right, it's your boy Live and Chub Dog. What are you Chubby now? What are you now?
I'm broke. Nigga, I'm broke. Matter of fact, I think I'm broke.
I'm Chub Dog, the broke guy.
I'm Chub Dog, the broke ass DJ.
I'm the broke guy right now. I was the club banger, but now I'm the broke guy.
Yeah, I was all out a week ago.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, that's right. It get that way, bro. You see, this is what I was telling you. Those 2 or 3 shows ago when we were all telling your ass, if you're gonna be dependent on you fucking with other people, sometimes them shits fuck around, man. They're not 100,000%. But you know what I'm saying? Soon you'll get your own shit and you won't have to worry about nobody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta kick it. It's just like everything else. You gotta kick up all that money to do what you gotta do.
No, I got my own shit, but it's like that North Carolina shit stopped me. And you know what's the crazy thing is that since I've been home, I tried to take care of that shit 3 years ago. But what happened was I had just caught a moving violation and I paid it. So, and North Carolina was like, oh, you got one of the criteria to even get your license even put back in was that you can't have a ticket within the last 3 years. Like you can't have no moving violations, no nothing in the last 3 years before you apply for this hearing. So now I got to apply for another hearing. And the crazy thing about it, right, Ann, is that I kept telling everybody, oh, this November, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and apply for a hearing because I knew my time was up. So, and then in the process of doing that, I'm thinking November, and here come November, and I'm fucking
faster than a motherfucker. November come faster than a motherfucker.
Too fast. It came too fast.
Faster than a motherfucker.
So now listen to this shit. Pennsylvania don't want to give me a license because of the suspended privileges that I have in North Carolina. The New York license is intact.
Right.
So the only way I can get the company back in order is if I get a New York insurance policy. New York,
and that's more expensive.
Huh?
And that's crazy expensive, right?
No, but listen to this shit. It's not that it's expensive. It's that they want $33,000 a year. Their payment plan is you got to pay that whole $33,000 up front. You only get one option with New York. With other states, you get options. You get payment plans. You know, if you pay this, you can get this. If you pay it in full, this is the amount. You know, you get all the breaks in the world. New York, they want all that money up front. So now I got an insurance broker trying to get me a better deal. And, you know, and it don't be nothing crazy. And that's what I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, for the last 2 weeks, I ain't worked.
That's horrible.
And the crazy thing, right, Ant, is that, like I told you, I have finally got the insurance money in the bank account a week before the insurance was due. Like the last 2 times, I was like putting the insurance money in it like that night because I had just made it or whatever the case may be. So for me to be ahead of the game, I was like, not only am I ahead of the game, I'm going out next week by myself, so I'm gonna get all the money. I'm about to be up. And meanwhile, for the last 2 weeks, all I've been dealing with is trying to get insurance on the truck. Because when they told me that I didn't have insurance on it, one of the things I had to do was take the tags and turn them in. Ain't that some bullshit?
Yeah. It's the slow roll, my nigga. That's how they keep motherfuckers down. Slow that roll. Make it more out of your control. Make it where it's a fucking... You're dependent on those motherfuckers to help you and get that shit out. Yep.
Yeah.
Have fun. That's New York for you. Tell you to get the fuck out of there.
I'm saying the only reason I was in New York is of my parents.
And my nigga, that's always the excuse for everybody. You got to work your parents the fuck through you. They don't want to. No. You got to be like, well, listen, then I'll just take care of you over the phone.
No, I'm not going to.
I get you. You have to do that.
You know. Yeah, but now they in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
so now
they ran off on your monkey ass. Look at that shit.
I told them not to go to Pennsylvania. I was trying to get them to go to Florida.
They trying to go anywhere but where the fuck you suggested.
Who's that?
It's another vehicle driver.
Oh shit! Freeway. Gotta hit the highway to see freeway. What's up, Michael?
What's up?
Yeah, was you just getting off work?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Driving back home.
That's good.
What's good with y'all?
Chubb is giving me his woes.
Yeah, with the insurance. I still ain't getting insurance on the truck.
It's a little chilly out here today, huh?
Yeah, what is it? 70 in Florida?
It's 55 out here.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm in the house chilling. I don't know what it is anywhere else.
It's 39 over here.
I'm in the house chilling, about to put on a motherfucking fan. Blow the smoke out the way. All right, so Steve was watching the launch of one of the, I guess the space shuttle or something.
Yeah.
Right. They had a night launch, so he went to go watch that. I guess that was pretty cool. He sent me a picture, but it looks like a sunset or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I seen that on TV. That shit was hot. I would like to see that up close.
Yeah, I usually go and see it.
Oh, you seen it before?
Yeah, I got pictures. I'll send them to you.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been on the beach when they launched.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right, everybody looked like they was at, like they was on the other side of whatever the beach was, because it was mad people out there.
Yeah, that's what I did one day.
You better bring a porta potty with you, you know what I'm saying? So you can hang out there for the day.
Nah, you can just go in the water and take a shit.
This ain't the East River. This Florida.
This is an orchard. This is an orchard, nigga.
The fucking Orchard Beach, nigga. What's wrong with you? This nigga here. Nah, that's how we do it in our spot. We just shit in the beach. Like, what's wrong with that?
I'm pretty much sure one of you bum ass niggas down there shitted in that motherfucking beach, nigga. Somebody.
Listen, I was young. I was made to shit in there.
I ain't saying you two. I'm saying somebody else is shitting.
You know, as a matter of fact, nigga, hold up. It was back in the days when I didn't even have a bathing suit. I had underwear. My mom put me in there in underwear. Like, go ahead, go. Oh, nigga, you know that shit. That's when we was little shits in Orchard Beach, nigga.
That's why Orchard Beach is fucked up, because you was just shitting up a storm when you was a kid.
Just shitting all up in that motherfucker. Waiting for a wave to wipe my ass. So Chubsy Wumpsy, did you vote? Did you vote last week, Chubsy?
What I tell you, I'm never gonna vote.
Well, that's why no one's helping you with your insurance. If you was to vote Democrat, they get you your fucking insurance.
Yeah. You think that's what it's all about, huh?
I'm positive, my nigga.
Let me tell you something.
Go register.
Politics
Go register.
is a joke in America. You know why?
You know what?
Because guess who's going to
Check this out.
Are you going to vote for Trump? No.
Politics is so good. It got rid of the what is that? The Italian crime factor families and shit. The mafia. All right, that's how good the government is. They got rid of the mafia out here. Now the mafia is in there, my nigga. So come on, how you gonna complain about the government so much? You cool with motherfuckers making illegal money?
I'm not cool. I'm not cool with that. Why you keep saying that? I'm not cool with politics.
Yes,
you know why? Because if you're a Republican, if you're a Republican and a Democrat goes in there, there's no way in hell that you're gonna like
Folks, you know how I know? Do you know how I know? Here's how I know you like stolen money. You want to know how I know it? Because you charge motherfuckers to DJ. That's stolen money, nigga. You spending other people's music. Okay? A DJ goes up to a party and spends other people's music and charges. That's stolen money.
And you stealing money every time you go to work. And that's the same
exactly.
thing.
So I don't complain about the government doing it. I'm just trying to get my fucking foot in there. I want some that trickle down economics.
I'm not complaining about the government. You're complaining about the government. That's why you vote. I don't vote because I don't give a fuck. There's a difference.
I'm not complaining about the government. I'm trying to shift the pieces around. You could go to my favor.
Because as soon as a Democrat goes there, you know you don't want that nigga in there. So you go complaining.
Unless he's sending stimulus money. If he's sending stimulus money, I may not show up at the polls. I mind my business and cash that check. You keep acting like I'm against it.
Listen, you vote all the time. You worry about that shit. I don't worry about that shit. Fuck them people. Them niggas ain't doing shit for me.
No, Mike, I'm out here voting every day. I vote for my gas. Dogs.
Mike, did you vote, Mike? Michael, did you vote?
Actually, no, I didn't. I forgot.
Okay.
I didn't forget. I got there too late. Was good.
Yeah, good. So it wasn't important. Mike, hey, Ed, did you vote?
I didn't get to vote.
You didn't get to vote?
No. Well, I didn't go because I already knew it was going to be what it was going to be. So basically, my only concern was making sure DeSantis didn't leave Florida because right now we're still doing okay after the pandemic with him and all that. Other than that, I didn't give a fuck about Rubio and the Miami shit. Because I don't like Rubio, so I didn't really give two fucks about him. And as far as switching shit around, listen, I didn't go in because I didn't give a fuck. I knew what I needed to get done was going to get done over here in Florida, and it prevailed. You know what I'm saying? Without me at all. Well, am I going to go for the presidential elections? Yes, I will. Am I voting Donald Trump? Most likely. If he's the only fucking one that they nominate, if he's the only one that wins, because if, like they said, people would like DeSantis to run. But you know what will happen is that Trump won't want to step down, and he'll want to battle him, and that's going to make them both look shitty, and it'll just be a fucking wash. But if they get somebody else.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. How can two Republicans look shitty? I just don't understand that.
How can what?
Like, how can two Republicans that go up against each other look shitty?
Because they're gonna shit on each other. Trump's gonna tell everybody that this nigga's daddy. You know how Trump is. Trump's a New Yorker. Yo, your daddy was down with sucking dick back in the 80s. You know, remember he did that shit to Rubio? He did that shit to what's name?
In Orchard Beach. He like one of the niggas like that was shitting in Orchard Beach.
That's exactly what he'll say. He'll be like, yo, live, you gonna be here battling me when you were shitting in Orchard Beach, you shitty ass mistake. And I'm gonna be like, damn, that's fucked up, but it's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lie. Listen, what it'll do is that because Trump's dirty and he's a New Yorker, he talks bad shit. He's the type of nigga that, what did he say to the nigga from Texas? He said that his dad was involved with the Kennedy assassination, didn't he? He was like,
he said Ted Cruz's wife was ugly.
And his wife was ugly. So yeah, and let me tell you, after that shit, Ted Cruz was scared about getting the nomination for the House again, or the Congress, because that's when Beto O'Rourke went and challenged him. You know what I'm saying? Right after that nigga got made to look like shit, boy, Beto jumped on his skateboard and tried to battle him. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I don't vote for, listen.
I mean, if it, like I said, if it's a vote against a Democrat and Trump, I have to go Trump. Listen, if I get a better choice, I'll go.
Listen, I ain't voting for nobody. I don't really give a fuck about it. Politics in America is a joke.
Yeah, but they're the ones their politics and politicians are steering our country into different situations. That if we don't participate in that fucking game that they're playing, we don't get our fucking feet into that shit, either start muscling them or swaying them in some way, we're gonna wind up suffering, my dude. This is why right now
we're gonna wind up. We've been suffering.
So you don't think it's time to step up? So if you're a slave, nigga, and you and your family have been being whipped and all that shit for years, generations, you don't think you're gonna get tired eventually and want to stand up? Do something? Write the fucking master a letter? Send him all kinds of letters. Let's Instagram the master. And if that don't work, maybe we need to torch his fucking house.
Can I say something?
Please do. And while you at it, mute that stupid nigga right there.
I'm gonna do it for you.
No. Well, the thing is, what I'm saying is, I'm surprised at you, E, because a politician got you out.
Yep.
Right.
And you want to suck his dick.
No. It's not even about sucking dick or whatever, but this is a common problem with our people. What can they do for us in personally instead of as a people, as a whole? So if whatever if the president can't do something for me personally, obviously I'm gonna, our people go and say, oh, fuck them, they're this, that, this. But if you have a say, such as voting, then they're doing it for us, whether it's Democratic or Republican, whatever it is. So if you don't say nothing and you sit on the sideline, you are exactly the problem of what's going on the last 20, 40, 80 years. Because you have that right to vote. So you should express what you need, not on a personal level, even though people do that, but you should do it on a level of, this could help my people, this could help my children, this could help my grandchildren, this could help my, whatever.
There's mundane things to choose from, like school choice. Like, my dude, school choice. Like, maybe the school that's in the area where your kid lives is full of fucking crackheads and junkies, and all kinds of kids are getting shot regularly. You might want to maybe put your kid somewhere else, but you can't do it because it's supposed to be zoned. It's little things. I'm not saying, we pick a president, he fix something. They don't fix shit. They're only supposed to fucking be our mouthpieces. They're not even supposed to make their own decisions, but we have allowed them to make us feel like they're our betters, like they're our leaders. They're not our leaders. They're fucking our followers. They're supposed to relay the message we are telling them to relay. But if we don't go there and tell them as a collective group, then they don't give a fuck. If they got people with money telling them, listen, no matter what you do, I'm gonna fuck with you. Fuck all these spicks and niggas. And we don't get together. We outnumber them, but they out money us. We're always gonna look like we're the little people, even though we're the majority. But if we're not saying shit, we can't affect them and scare them to make the changes we want. Why do you think that prison reform bill was even brought up? Because at the time, everybody was mad over that George Floyd shit, and they were like, this is nonsense. They were getting pressured into making moves. Well, yo, we want cashless bail. Now, look, it's backfiring. Fine, the idea was fucking good, but you got to work that shit a little bit more. It just couldn't be every fucking body. It had to be certain people committing misdemeanors and shit like that, not assaults and shit like that. So and then we're gonna wait. We're gonna let the trains get overrun with crackheads, junkies, and sick motherfuckers that are robbing, raping, and hurting people. And we're not gonna stop until somebody we know gets affected. Then we want to get all pissed off and be on the news. When we could have been changed that shit by just voting and saying, yo, you put this in, we didn't like it.
Okay, let me say something. I'm going to vote when Barack Obama is running. Is he running for governor or motherfucking mayor or president? Because if he's
listen.
If he, let me say
I'm going to tell you.
When you was talking, ain't nobody else talk. Shut the fuck up. Now mute that, Nick.
Hurry up, you Obama ball licker guy. Go.
All I'm saying is that if Obama's running for motherfucking howdy doody, I'm voting for Barack Obama. That's the only time I'm going to vote. Because if you put two people in front of me and I don't like neither one of them, I'm not going to vote for neither one of them. I'm not going to pick the better of the two if I don't like neither one of them. That's like saying you got two fat bitches in front of you, and you know you're not going to...
Hold on. The thing again is, what we're trying to get to you, what you're not thinking and seeing, is we don't give a fuck whether you like him. We give a fuck if you like what he's supposed to be bringing to the table. If you guys send this message, this guy is... So listen, so this guy is coming up, this guy that's coming up is going to make things better. He's going to bring taxes down for your community. He's going to make these insurances for private business owners lower. He's going to kick off the bullshit where you got to pay the government. You're going to be able to get your business and your shit going correctly, more comfortably, so that you can see fucking money. You may not like this fucking guy, but what he wants to bring to the table is opposite of what the guy you like wants to bring. You telling me you don't have a fucking you don't have any reservations against something like that?
Okay, now listen. There could be a guy that goes up there and says, yo, I'm either Democrat, Republican, or independent. And this is what I'm with. I'm with this and this and that. And I'm with this and this and that. And I'm going to do this and this and this and that. Once that independent or the Republican or the Democrat goes up there, everybody that's not Republican, Democrat or independent is going to make it hard for him to pass half the shit that he's done talked about. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. The politicians is a joke. If a Democrat goes up in there, the Republicans, listen.
My dude, you're not getting the concept of it. You don't get the concept. You want to yell and get your point across, and your point is, you're saying this guy brings the bill, and ain't nothing. My nigga, if you call your congressman and say, this guy brought the fucking bill, I want you to say yes to this bill. And your family calls, and everybody in the neighborhood calls, and motherfuckers are getting inboxed about this bill that all of you fucking like, they will pass it. It doesn't go like that where they do it themselves, my nigga. When we don't call them, they do it themselves. Because they don't get no backlash. But if they're getting crazy backlash, they have to do it. That's the process.
Or they don't get voted the next time.
That's how that goes. And then you have to say it's like this. We put you forward to do a job. You're not doing it. We don't fucking want you anymore. It's not that, oh, none of you guys ever fucking do it. This is why. Then the nigga, they're always going to win, bro. The point is, they have a system. They've been using the system. The only way to really fuck them back is to learn the system and use it too.
The system sucks. That system is the worst. Listen, that's like having, listen, I want you to understand something. Once a Democrat becomes president, mayor, or governor, no matter what there's not going to be not one Republican, not one independent that's going to support that shit that he's on.
Bro,
Now, don't get me
you want to know
wrong.
something? You're right about that. You're right about that. Recently, you're right about that. But we're allowing them to do that bullshit.
Okay, well, listen. Let me just finish what I gotta say. So, if you got a Republican and the Independent, it's the same shit. You can vote. You can vote anybody you want to in the fucking the House, the Senate, whatever you want. Then you got everybody else going against them because you're not Democrat. That's like you being a Blood and I'm a Crip. Nigga, I don't care if you got a good agenda and everybody that voted for you. I'm not what the fuck you talking about.
But then, then you fuck up the system.
So then,
and you can't complain.
So then, you as an individual,
I don't give a fuck. I just told you, I don't complain. I don't complain about politics. I don't give a fuck who's running.
Yes, you do, because you just said that them niggas do shit.
I just told you I don't care. I don't complain.
And you just said it right now. You just said it doesn't matter if it's a Republican, nothing's gonna get shit. That's a complaint, my nigga.
It's not a complaint. We just talking. I'm just telling you that I'm not sitting around here talking about Donald Trump, Biden, this. I don't give a fuck. Man, listen, you can vote Mickey Mouse for the fucking president, and I wouldn't vote for his ass. He could be a motherfucking cartoon character and all of that. Listen, I don't care about politics. No, not one thing.
All right, so let me ask you a question then. So so when Obama gave you clemency, right? You were fighting for that, right? For a long time, right?
Yeah, right.
Do you think Obama just woke up one morning and said, you know what, I'm going to let Eric out? Or do you think your congressman has something to do with that?
No, listen, this is what I think. I think that whatever happened, I just got blessed and got picked. 30,000 people actually filed for clemency. He gave less to say. He couldn't give 30,000 people clemency. He gave less than 2,000 people clemency. You know how many people probably deserve clemency? But because of all the bullshit that comes with politics, he couldn't do so much. Trump let a lot of people out. So Trump wasn't bad. You know, I mean, listen.
So what I'm saying is that came from the president didn't just wake up and say, I'm going to do this. This came from your congressman, local government, where it got passed up to.
Basically, what it is that those are steps that have been ongoing little battles. And every president that comes in, these congressmen, these ones that want this, that have their constituents calling them, constantly checking them, telling them, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. They bother every another president. They be like, yo, you guys got to do this. We have so many of this. That's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? To be like, I just don't give a fuck. Then the benefits, no reason to benefit.
You know why we got let out of jail, and it just happened to be on Barack Obama or Trump or whatever, because the laws was changing. It wasn't just Barack letting niggas out of jail. The laws was changing. You know why they trying to get us out of jail? Because they realized that they cannot fund the jails like they used to, because of a lot of shit that's going on in the jail system.
They don't fund most of the prisons. They're private prisons, most of them.
But you got private prisons and you got regular prisons. They had a thing in there called Unicorn, right? Where Unicorn was actually making stuff that only the government could buy. And there was a mandatory thing that the government had to shop Unicorn to get, like, so now, like when they built what the fuck is that? When the border, when they put everybody together, what was that? Damn, I can't think of it. Anyway, when any like the DEA, the FBI, anybody had to move into a new building or whatever, they had to go to Unicorn first because we was getting cheap labor in there and coming up like you expect Pete with these motherfuckers that's in jail that's getting paid 10 cents and 12 cents and 30 cents an hour. There's no way we can compete with that. So, of course, the jails were set up because the jails were set up to say, okay, let's make the laws, throw a bunch of niggas and Puerto Ricans in jail so we can get this cheap labor and we can make millions of dollars. And then eventually, when they stopped that, They say, oh shit, now we got a bunch of niggas and Puerto Ricans in jail and we can't even fund it no more. So now we gotta let them out. So let's start doing this and let's start doing this. Yo, politics is a joke. It's a fucking joke.
So why they couldn't just give it to the 30,000?
Because it's a joke. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just saying, it's such a joke. Why didn't they just let out the 30,000?
Listen, I'm just telling you that I consider politics.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But the bottom line is they passed the bills that force you to have money.
Yeah, so good. And if I didn't get out of jail, I still would be feeling the same way.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is no matter how much you care about them, these are the people that are passing the laws that we have to follow. Is all I'm saying.
I understand that. Follow them.
Right, so, all I'm saying is, when you say, "Yo, it's stupid to get involved," okay, that's your opinion.
I'm not saying it's stupid.
Really, realistically, if we was to all be involved and start being fucking nosy motherfuckers and busybodies with these motherfuckers, a lot of shit would really change. You know what I'm saying? But everybody feels entitled to not having to put their hand in and expecting that the government takes care of them at the far end. Yeah, you're gonna fuck me over, but I'm still gonna be good because, you know, you take the money out of my pocket before I get it. You make me have to stop at red lights, and you make me have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in insurance, which I really don't need unless I have an accident. All right, well, I still just don't believe in you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
I might lose y'all. So.
So anyway, did you guys hear about the? Oh my! Did you hear about the FTX dude? The Bitcoin shit.
Yeah, how they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
They filed for bankruptcy.
Nigga, I'm just wondering. And when I was thinking about that, so now, and we buy little Bitcoins and shit, right? Maybe on $600 or whatever, just to have. And the shit gets bankrupt. And they file that bankruptcy shit so that they don't get fucked over by them personally. Is that how that works out?
No, it's an app that you go onto the app and you purchase certain things.
No, I'm talking about the bankruptcy. I'm talking about like when they declare bankruptcy, that's so that way the government only takes the money from the business and not the personal person. Is that how that works?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to just say yeah just to be
serious. No,
yeah.
I was just wondering.
I don't really know the dynamics of how that's going to work.
Because my nigga, I'll be calling bankruptcy just on my loan shark real quick. Like, yo, nigga, bankruptcy. What you mean $300 on that game? What's the matter with you? Bankrupt, my nigga. My betting. Let my betting pay it back off. Nah, that's crazy because the nigga look young. Like 20-something years old, not even 30.
That nigga had millions, if not billions.
On paper, he was billionaire. But he had all these motherfuckers fucking with him, bro. He had the movie stars, everybody.
I know. I seen it on the news. Crazy, right?
I'm saying, man, they all be fucking with the worst of these niggas. And it's not that they're all shit, but it's that they be fucking with niggas with money, and then they wind up, the niggas with money be fucked up, and then they just step to the side and go, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess that would sort of be like us back in the day when the drug dealer was around with the cars and all that shit. We like, we partying with this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right.
It's almost like Bernie Madoff. You know, that nigga was living the life of luxury, so you thinking like, oh, this nigga's eating. So if he come to you and say, yo, let me get about 100,000 and I'm gonna get you 200,000. And then he gets you 200,000, your nose is gonna be wide open. Yeah. But what you don't know is that he just took 200 from me to give you the 200. Now he's got you putting the 200 back. He's gonna give it's like, yo, he was just going back and forth. Meanwhile, he was enjoying his life. Right.
Well, let's see what happens to this kid. I think this kid, I think everything is made up about this nigga. His name is Sam Bankman Free. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's a fake, that's a made up name, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, did did you also hear that? You remember that kid Nick Sandman? He was the Catholic school kid that was on the trip where the Indian crackhead dude was drumming the drum in his face, and everybody was saying that he was being racist because he was smiling at the Indian man.
No, I didn't hear about.
All right, so basically, this was about a year, 2 years ago, whatever. All over news, they were like, "Yeah, this kid Nick Sandman, he's a racist," blah blah, because this Indian. What happened was there was what are they called? Black Israelites, where the kids were massing to wait for the bus. And so you know how the Black Israelites are. They're like, "You white devils, you're gonna be our whores and slaves and all that shit." So you know they started singing. They were Catholic.
Them niggas is out of control.
Yeah, they're out of control. So, you know, these kids are Catholic school kids, so they were all singing like hymns. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So the Indian dude decided to be a nigga dick licker and act like, "Oh, I'm gonna go knock in his face with my drums. Oh yeah, hey yo, hey yo." Like if these white boys are fucking garbage or whatever. And the kid just smiled at him. He stared at him, he smiled, and you could tell the kid was like nervous or whatever. But he just stood there and smiled. He didn't back down. He didn't disrespect the man or whatever. And then all over the news, they were like, "Oh, he disrespected him. He's a white supremacist." Blah. Or at the end of the day, the kid's lawyer wind up suing CNN, NBC, ABC, and this nigga got banked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, to bring that story full circle, Rittenhouse just hired that same attorney.
Rittenhouse, that's the kid that did the shooting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, bro. And I'm just like,
I need to hire him too.
I said, yo, that's money right there, guaranteed. He already won a libel cases against CNN and all that. And these are gonna be the same actors because they were all saying the same shit about this other kid. So I was like, man, these motherfuckers are good. They have talked themselves out of, well, I don't know, maybe hundreds of millions because of all the bullshit. Because they lost.
I can see that.
They got rid of a lot of anchors because of all the bullshit. And most of those anchors that left really made them money. Cuomo was a big deal at one time. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers don't like him, but he was a big deal on the thing.
Yeah.
Him and Lemon and all that.
He was a big deal. Yeah.
And they don't have them like that now. They moved Lemon to another spot because of all the controversy nonsense. But they was making good money at one fucking time. And now they had to get rid of all those people and be paying out. That's what happens when you want to talk shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but you know, that's part of the world, man. The media has you guilty before you even get in the goddamn courtroom, man. Before with all the shit that goes on. But they don't
that's
know
the bullshit.
They're humans and they don't know no better.
Nah. We can't do that with the media either. Because look, they come into our neighborhoods when our kids get killed, Buzz, and then they want to build up their own bullshit stories. We gotta stop that. Remember when the place with the water, the bad water, Flint, Michigan. Remember the Flint, Michigan shit?
Yeah.
Remember when Don Lemon came out there and it was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here, cuz."
Who went out there?
Don Lemon. Don Lemon went out there. It was early in his shit.
Who's that?
Don Lemon, nigga. The one that was next to Cuomo, the black dude that was on the thing with Cuomo on the news.
I know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, he's a fag.
I just had to refresh my memory, but go ahead.
Well, anyway, he went out there because he wanted to interview, and they was like, "Yo, cuz, move." And he was like, "Well, but I wanted to." He was like, "No." And I think it was Mos Def or one of these motherfuckers that went to interview. He went to interview him, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you're talking. You're not letting me talk. You're interviewing me, or I'm fucking interviewing you." You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I was like, "That's the way we have to treat reporters that report bullshit." You see what I'm saying? Like, you come to the scene, you get ushered off the neighborhood. Like, nah, get the fuck out. And we start doing that. Seriously, they start fixing the way they cover shit. You know what I'm saying? Because look, A lot of the shit is to exploit motherfuckers and make tempers flare. You see what I'm saying? And make shit fucked up happen. Because they don't give a fuck. It's just going to make them more news. And we allow that by saying, oh, that's just the way they do. We shouldn't do that no more. Especially when they go on site. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they go and they promote the wrong shit. They try to get people mad. And that should, listen, you get one sick motherfucker that sits in his house jacking off and drinking his cum all day, looking at the news and going, well, I think I should kill that motherfucker. I jack off in my mouth again. You know what I'm saying? And that's their fucking fault. Now, the shit in UVA, you see that?
So what is that all about?
So it was 3 football players that got shot up by another student. And so the story goes that this student.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that are they professional or are they in college?
This college, University of Virginia.
Okay. So what happened?
So
3 football players got shot by a student?
By a student. So basically, this is what happened. They say that the dude had been bullied previously. He had been a recipient of hazing. And so the 3 football players, they were on a trip. About 30 kids from the school and 1 teacher. They went on a trip. And getting back on the bus, when they got back to the school, the kid got up or had some words with the 3 of them and said to one of them, yo, you're always fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? You always been fucking with me. And decided to pull out and blast him. So this was the account from a girl that was in the bus.
Okay,
you know
they're always fucking with them. Okay.
Yeah, that was what she said.
Was he white?
No, he was another black kid.
Okay, he was a black kid. What was the football players? Black too?
They were all black.
Okay, so everybody involved is black.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, dude that shot them, he had been on the football team his freshman year, but wasn't back after that. So who knows if these guys, would treated him like he was a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Whatever the case was, he had beef with them. The dude's dad, the shooter's dad, had been interviewed, and he was like, he told me he was being bullied. I told him this is his last year to hold on, relax, whatever, because his dad was a bitch. His dad should have just went to the school and be like, show me these bullies so I can fix this for you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be a fight, and I'm not trying to treat you like a bitch. I just want to come over here and square it out. Maybe because you guys ain't talking, you don't know what the fuck the beef is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Maybe he's trying to fuck a girl that want to suck your dick, son. You know what I'm saying? So, but whatever. Dude blasted them or whatever. They arrested him, and it's just like
Did he get bail? Cash's bail?
No, his bail was high. I don't know if he got bail, but his bail was high. He didn't. No, they didn't give him the cashless bail. This is Virginia, so I don't know if Virginia has cashless bail. New York has it. California has it. New Jersey, I think, has it. I don't know if VA has it.
Okay.
But that's fucking sad, bro. These 3 dudes were fucking these were shining stars. You know what I'm saying? These niggas was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking horrible.
But they need to stop picking on people. I mean, it could be that the nigga them 3 was picking on this kid, and he had enough.
Listen, I get it. I get it. But my dude.
And it's sad. Listen, it's sad regardless of the scenario. It's sad.
That's what I'm saying. But what's sad is how, my nigga, when I talk to Michael's sons, see, I can't compare them to my daughter because my daughter's a fucking hothead. I don't know who she takes after. So when I talk to Michael's sons, right? Huh? So when I talk to Michael's sons, and I'll be like, yo, when you guys have problems, you guys fight it out, talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You just stay away from motherfuckers. Because I'm like, the best thing to do is confront whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes somebody will come up on you aggressive. And if you back down, that's just gonna fuel their aggression. They're gonna think that they tough. At that point they want to show off.
Yeah.
But if you stand there to them chest to chest, letting them know with your eyes, like, nigga, this is only gonna be a bad day for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of people stop short before they raise their hands and start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes you can fix all that shit, bro. Now,
only reason
I don't know.
Our environment. Like, you know, listen, you don't know how many times when I was locked up, these niggas swore up and down they was killers. And then you got a dude that's as humble as possible, smack the shit out of them and they don't do nothing. Or punch them in the face and they don't do nothing. Or, you know, or whatever the case may be. The niggas that be, yeah, I'm going to stab a nigga, or I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to, all the shit in the world that he say he going to do, and then when it gets time for him to get to that point, he bitch up.
No, it's not. That's not that he bitch up. Is that he needs to get right with God first. I need to talk to God and get the message. You know what I'm saying? What you talking in my ear, telling me I'm a bitch? I can't hear the Lord's message. Leave me alone, Eric.
You know what? And the thing about it, you know, then you got them dudes that be like, look, man, no, I don't want no trouble, no like that. And you know, the humble is humble, and then they get challenged, and them niggas go nuts. I mean, like, you be like, yo, you know the guy that went to the church, that go to the church all the time? Yo, he almost killed such and such. You know, it might be something like that.
Yeah, it happened in the time. That's why I say
Don't worry about that, because I tell niggas off the rip, look, I ain't no killer. I don't want no drama. If you fuck with me, I'm gonna wait for you to get in the shower, and then I'm gonna come in there and fight. I'm gonna wait till you all soaked up,
butt naked with a condom. Like,
listen,
and you fuck with me, dogs. I'm gonna go in the shower and fight you.
Listen, I'm gonna catch you when you go in the shower. Because when you see, the thing about it is that in the shower, niggas go up in there, they got their shower shoes, you wet, you got the soap, you ain't thinking shit ain't gonna happen. Meanwhile, I'm suited and booted. I got the lock in one hand, I got my boots on. You're about to get a beat down. Like, niggas be like, yo, don't fuck with that nigga retarded. And I'm telling niggas all the time, yo, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no smoke. You put your hands on me, you're going to get that, but I'm coming back. And I'm coming in the shower. Nigga. And if I knock you out, you know what's next.
You know what's next, kid?
you know
what's next? Your family going to get that phone call that you have been sexually molested. And you can't hide that when you get back to the real world.
You can't hide that when you get back to the hood. Like, yeah, I killed.
Chubb, you know what you're supposed to do, Chubb. You know what you're supposed to do. All you got to do is open a nigga butt cheeks and spit. Puh. That nigga, they write him right up. Oh, shit, he's been sexually molested.
Yeah. No, listen. You know, I was blessed not to get into none of them troubles. Like, I had a fight. That's a problem. I had a couple fights, and that was about it. But as quick as I was fighting, niggas was breaking it up, and I was kind of happy about it. Not that I was getting my ass whipped, I just didn't want to get in trouble, you know? But, you know, sometimes niggas just say things, and you be like, what, nigga? And he think he's tough, and, you know you tough, and you be like, okay, this is what I like. Come on, I'll go in your room, nigga. You know, I wait for niggas to go in their room. The two fights that I had, I was in them niggas' room. Like, I let them know, like, nigga, like, what part of it? I don't want no problems. You don't have trouble. You have trouble understanding. You know?
Hey, cuz, now that I'm hearing your stories about running in the shower butt naked with a condom on to get right and running up in niggas' rooms with a condom on butt naked, you know, dogs, I'm wondering if club banger had anything to do with the club. You know what I'm saying?
It started with the butt banger. I was the butt banger.
Oh, the butt banger. Damn, nigga. No wonder Obama got you out. He got 2,000 of the worst motherfuckers out. Y'all been raping shit like motherfuckers.
Nah, you know what? But people be thinking that shit be really happening in there. That shit don't happen in there at all. Ain't that crazy?
But gay shit happens.
No, gay shit. But see, listen. You remember, I did 17 years in the feds. It wasn't like niggas was just going around and be like, oh, I'm going to rape that nigga. It's not, that wasn't what happened. I'm not saying that they don't happen in other jails or it don't happen at all. I'm just telling you, in the 5 prisons that I've been in, I didn't see it happen. Now you do have gay niggas that come on.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute.
Hold on.
You have to elaborate. Wait, you have to elaborate. Just because the nigga was happy don't mean it wasn't rape. All right, so please elaborate.
No, I'm saying you listen. If you heard about anybody getting raped, it might have been the staff getting raped, like the women's staff. Like these niggas were trying to run up on her and try to grab her and all, you know, because they got body alarms. So like the body alarm is like if the dress or the pants get open in any kind of way, the alarm is hit. And the niggas is, you know, the staff is on there because they be thinking the women's get raped and all like that.
Right.
And then, like I said, that homo shit, you know, don't get me wrong, you get gay guys to come up on the compound, and niggas that are macho as ever think they, oh, nah, I ain't gay. I just get my dick sucker fucking a nigga in the ass. Nah, nigga, you gay. I don't know what you're thinking about.
You say, yo, dogs, that HIV confirms that you gay. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me ask you a question. Since you only getting your dick sucked and you fucking him in the ass, when you nut, is you breathing in his ears? Is you licking his ear hole while you nutting, nigga? Because you know what? That make you gay in the motherfucker, nigga.
You gay as a motherfucker. If you even look at a nigga and think that you can get your dick hard, think it any kind of way that this nigga gonna turn you on.
Nigga say, yo, dogs, you kissing the back of his neck? You gay. He said, you over here caressing him and shit?
This one nigga. Yo, they had one dude up in there, right? That they already had he started getting the hormone pills and he had titties, right? Yo, Aunt, when I tell you, this nigga used to go to the shower and mad niggas used to line up at that same shower to try to take a shower to see if they could see the titties. I said, yo, you niggas these niggas be bugged out. It be the little shit like that. These niggas just want to see some titties.
Them niggas don't want to just see the titties. Them niggas would have been like, yo, dogs, can I touch them?
They want to hit. Yo, one gay dude came, let me tell you something. One gay dude came on the compound, right? This nigga looked fucked up. I mean, like, he ain't had no money. You know, everything was just fucked up about him. By the end of the week, man, that nigga had so much commissary. But these niggas was giving them commissary to get head or, you know, because the gay dude got there and said, yeah, I'm fucked up. Let me get my money. You know? He going around sucking, fucking everybody. Yo, this nigga got cleats. He don't even play football. He just had cleats because he was telling niggas what to buy out of the commissary. And he had too much food, too much clothes, too much this. So he was like, nigga, just give me a pair of cleats. You know, like the stupid shit like that. That whole prison shit was crazy. I'm so glad I'm away from that shit. Right.
It was a politician that set up the bill that put you away for so fucking long for no fucking reason. As much as I hate them too, bro, but I wanna make fun. I'd like to put those niggas on a leash. It's what I'd like, my dude. It's not like I like these motherfuckers because I don't like none of them. I don't like Trump. Listen, I told you, if it's a choice between a piece of shit who's gonna keep the fucking country broke and making us have to pay more in taxes and pay more in gas, I'll go for Trump because I know that he's gonna make sure that we save some money. When he went in, he got rid of so many tax shits. Got rid of so many shits. That's why motherfuckers was making money. And the minute Biden went in, he dropped all that bullshit. He cut all his shit. He did the pipeline. That's the reason why the gas. He stopped fracking. Stopped getting us energy independent. This is the reason why gas is expensive on us. They're saying that diesel's gonna be a problem for the winter, and I'm hoping you don't get caught in that bullshit. Has it jumped up?
Yeah, but
the diesel.
I mean, it's been going like, you know what's so crazy? When I first bought the truck, that shit was almost $7 a gallon.
Damn.
And I wasn't really affected by it because of two reasons. I was keeping the truck in Pennsylvania, so I was using the Acadia, so I wasn't feeling the wrath of the gas. But in them diesel trucks, if you're not towing nothing, you can fill that bitch up, and it might cost you $150. But yo, you going, my nigga, you going 500 miles. You going
Right.
600 miles on that shit. But if you towing, nigga, you only going 200 miles.
Yeah,
on a
because
full
it's pulling.
tank of gas.
It's pulling all that
But
shit. No
yeah,
doubt.
you know. So and then like I see the effect of the diesel because it's been times we went out there and we got diesel for $4.45, and then there's been times we went out there and got diesel for $6 and some change.
That's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, bro.
So
That cuts
the
into your fucking money big time, bro.
all day, all day, all day. And that's why I want to, if I can get this insurance, one of the first things I'm going to do to my truck is put a gas tank on it, like about a 120-gallon tank on the back of it.
Now, you know how to store gas, right?
Huh?
You know how to store gas?
No.
They have these droplets you put in and it preserves it. So I mean, I understand you might want to just fill up at the pump and then fill up from yourself, then refuel the back and then fill up from the pump or whatever. But if you were just gonna keep it like for a couple of weeks or whatever, say you wanted to just keep it back there, there's a way to use gas treatments to keep it still effective after a while.
No. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing, right, is that as soon as I get to somewhere where the gas is cheap, I'm gonna fill up the 120-gallon tank.
That's what I'm saying. You'll fill up your car and then put the.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when the times the shit is not cheap, you know what I'm saying? And you're just trying to be like, yo, let me hold on. Or if you're not working, let's just say the trailers are fucked up and your shit is down for a week or so, like so said thing happened. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to keep the gas still good where you don't have to worry. You see what I'm saying? Difference with inside the engine, because once the engine kicks up, it does all that shit. So I'm just telling you that you can always preserve gasoline if you felt something.
No, but that shit is expensive, and when you're doing the diesel, you running through gas all day long because you're on the road. If you're not burning gas, then you're not making no money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Times that you're not making money, that you're not running around, if it's just sitting, so it doesn't get fucked up. It doesn't thin out.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it does. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, listen, I'm almost.
Hold on. This is the first time, and I don't know how long, Chub Dog did a whole damn show with his motherfucking hand live. You see, and I didn't mute him. And he cursed me a bunch of times.
And you ain't mute me. It's still early though.
That's what I said. I ain't mute you once, and you've been cursing me for like for an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Anyway, Steve Stoner was out doing the like I said earlier, he was doing the space shuttle night thing. So he'll be back maybe next week. And next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what you doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, hopefully I'll be here in the house and the kids will come swing by because we're gonna make sure we cook so that Penny's moms comes chill with us.
Okay.
You know, Penny's moms gave us her little stone table set, the outside shit with a tape that holds an umbrella and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I put it out in the front of my yard. So, you know, we're gonna have her come over, hang out, pull out my foldable rocking chair, smoke a couple cigars while I entertain Mimo.
Okay.
See the kids come by, say hello and goodbye. Because Penny either does turkey and panini or turkey and ham, so the kids will swing by to grab, you know, little shit. And then Christmas is coming.
So we're not doing the show next Thursday, right?
I don't know. I'll talk to everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So I mean, everybody probably be doing something, so we might not be doing the show. We might get the shit going the week after. So we'll see what it is.
Or you know what we could do? We could all get on and just say what we thankful. You know, have like a 10-minute segment.
I get you. Do a Thanksgiving appreciation shit.
Yeah, that type of shit.
That'd be cool. All right, my cuz, I appreciate you joining me for the whole damn hour, my dude. The whole hour.
And while I was driving.
And while he was driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's what it is. Anyway, let's get the hell up out of here. Make sure you check for my nigga, Chub Dog, the club banger, formerly known as the butt banger. Formerly known as the butt banger. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fuck with me. I run up in that shower.
Listen, Don't get into no shooting me because I'll get up in that shower with a condom on, but naked get on you. All right. Big shout out to Smoking Joe. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to his mom. Rest in peace. We love her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Joe's good. Mad love for Big Joe. You know what I'm saying? That's our brother. Mikey Mike, thanks for joining the show and getting on. And we'll catch everybody next week. Big shout out to Nella P. All right. Let's get up out of here.
All right. Cuz, I love you. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
All right, cuz. Love you too. Peace out.
Do the outro.
Heard. Outro. Rolling. That was the intro.
The D420 Show is sponsored by YB Incorporated, Clothing Line and Barbershops.
Yo, I'm going, all right?
All right, guys.
Fueled by Ant Live Comedy. Powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who's been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Love, peace, and happiness. Bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, once again, thanks for listening to the D420 Show.
All right, we out of here.